Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to our video. Today's video, we're here for Peak Sangoku. You guys don't need a recap. Let's get into this. It's time to see, can Aoteru persuade the heavens in his Denki verse Aoteru. Let's see. Let's get into this. Let's go. I'm so hyped. Let's see if his gamble pays off, or he said, let's pull back. So, let's see how this is gonna go. Per usual, for check out the Patreon and Discord, links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we're talking about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and to have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions, so feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, the first is up straight into Nippon Sangoku episode 11. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea, I'm so excited. It is literally the big showdown. Big showdown between Aoteru and Denki Taira. Downstream, Team patriotism, crossover, yep, and that, because their strategy quite, what the fuck? Their strategy quite literally involves them pulling back at themselves, but without, there's just a few things I'm still lost on. Like I said, I wasn't going to recap last episode, but I got to bring my ideas back into play here. If Aoteru and them pull back, then that leaves Nagamine's group completely stranded for Olga and her group to just raise them to the ground. So it's like, maybe he doesn't actually want them to pull back, but is instead trying to play some mind games here or something. I don't know. We'll see what Aoteru's plan is. We also got to think about the guy who got exiled as well. There's something going on there. Yep, their commander and secondary commander are down, and Nagamine is stuck. But strategist Yasaki Kaku. 18. Crazy. He literally has in 3 years has risen to a super high position. Denki was trying to make the case that Ryumen's incompetent and that Denki Taira should take over, and Aoteru said no, nobody should take over, and he said actually we should just pull back entirely. Withdrawal. Emperor's back there falling asleep. What is the play here, Aoteru? Ooh, I love that shot. That is gorgeous. Whoa, the way it showed like a shooting star and then it panned out to that being... Oh, that's such a cool shot. Whoa, I love that. Oh, man, this is going to be so peak. Looks like a year 60. Yep. Lie on firewood and persuade the heavens is the episode title. That's what the end of last episode said. Lie on firewood and persuade the heavens. I feel like Denki thinks is going to be like, this is such an absurd idea. I need to hear what he has to say. And then he's saying withdraw. Okay, quit with your mustache, you weirdo. You're here making theatrics. If we don't have, if time is of the essence, quit making these theatrics and let's get to the point here. Denki has not spoken yet. Ministry of Home Affairs strategist Maguro Toyota. This is Denki's right-hand man. Would be. Regarding the yeah, he didn't say that he was here to request reinforcements, just that he was here to discuss the matter regarding reinforcements. Damn, even Denki's like he's correct. I just like I said this last episode as well. Denki's so interesting because I think he finds Aoteru so interesting that he just keeps him around and like just lets him do all this, partly because he finds him really interesting, whether he would ever openly admit that or not. He's probably never in his life seen a person who can watch their wife get murdered, stare him down, and show no malice like he said in episode 1, and ever since then he's been very intrigued by this kid. Recorded every single word of the conversation with the guard. Yeah, do your little fucking mustache now, bitch. No one would object to his remaining in command. Exactly. Well, because of the troops there. This is exactly my own line of questioning as well. That you definitely sent there knowing he could possibly die, so you could use it as leverage. Just throwing that out there.
君の妻は私の命で死罪になって君がその報復に
Oh my god, dude. Face to face. Is he gonna say kill him? That leaves a damn bad taste. Oh, because he that literally is more proof that Denki Taira keeps Aoteru around for as long as he does, specifically because he's so interesting to him. That's why he just said there, it leaves a bad taste in the mouth, because he's like, that's all it amounted to. I left you and you've come all this way and that's all it amounted to, that you're this petty show of whatever. I'm just gonna have you kill. It's a bad taste in my mouth, but Aoteru's not gonna let it in there. He was literally a split second away from his head being lopped off. I told you he's playing mind games. He's literally here. He's playing mind games. He's actually from Imperial Edict ordering a withdrawal. He did do that. I came to receive an Imperial Edict ordering one. Ah, it's a late Japan era. What a roundabout way to bring this proposal up. He's just stringing everybody along, purposely confusing the hell out of them. So it needs to be an Imperial Edict. Pin troops together with units feigning defeat. Ooh, so that's the plan. The so-called Shimazu feigned retreat. So this is something that's been done in the past. And then they jumped whoever was chasing them. But then again, how does this play out with Olga Wajima's plan in place, where they're going to pull back to Fukui, where Nagamine is at, and pull all the way back into Sei territory? These two strategies don't mix. Because in theory, with Olga's strategy, she won't pursue us. We'll see. Where Chief Clerk Kinta Moriyama was exiled. So he's using the troops that were already exiled there, so they don't have to move a damn person. And that's why they put extra forces there. Wow. Still face to face with Denki Taira. Lies in an encirclement using remnants of the late Japan area scrapped cars. That was a cool shot. Nope, scrapped cars is what he said, not scrap guards. Also, hold on. There is a comment that I really want to read, that since his eyes just showed up blue there, and I love the blue eye details, I really want to read a comment that somebody said, which was very sweet, but also very insightful as to how they relate to Aoteru's name and things like that. So let me read this comment up. I'll throw it up on screen as well. You mentioned the depiction of Aoteru's eyes shining blue, and it piqued my interest as well. Thinking about it, his name has meaning. His name, written in Japanese kanji, is the kanji you see on screen. His surname means triangle. I think this is an allusion to 3 countries. And his given name means, I'm assuming Misumi, means blue radiance. Since most people have black eyes in anime from the 70s and 80s, when someone expressed determination, it is mostly depicted as flames burning in their eyes. I thought the depiction of blue radiance was unusual, but it turns out it was meant to have meaning in his name. Thanks to you, I, a Japanese person, have realized this. That was a very sweet comment, and it was very nice. And I wanted to throw that up there because it's cool that the blue eyes literally are tied to his name, with part of it being about the 3 countries, and then the other part being about blue radiance. It's very cool. And also, yeah, cars aren't used anymore in the societies. We've never seen somebody drive a car. They use horse-drawn carriages now. Cars are a thing of the past. So it makes sense that the Emperor's like, scrap guards? What even is that? Because people don't know about cars, but the reason that Aoteru does is because he's such a history buff. He knows everything about the past generations and things like that. He knows about them very deeply. This is crazy. But my thing is, it's just like I said, these are 2 clashing plans here. You will align the flanks. Wait, ambush unit will line the flanks so the Sei army is expected to route with large number, and are they gonna hide behind the cars? Oh my god! That's crazy. His eyes are still blue. Moved the Sei army in one fell swoop. Credit where it's due. Oh god, that's where the angle he's going for this. An ambush against mere Sei forces is soft. How could we do that? And he wants to do that by brute force. Buo in the East is far more likely to enter the war. Ooh. And we have heard that Sei and Buo are, to a certain extent, working together, or we've heard that they have more friendly relations, I believe, at some point. And so if you send all your forces, they'll attack you from the other side because you don't have people to send there. It's a good point. It's a good... He might not actually even think that's the case, but if he can make them think that's the case, they're more likely to take fear in that idea. And try and take over Yamato. Queen's first emperor. Oh, because they're old and they want to make a last move. A three-way war, now you're talking. Yeah. All you were saying, bring it on. Damn. Do you think war is a game or something out of a manga? Yup. What costs sword with land will be wrapped? Yep. And you could have civil unrest, yeah, as well. What a line! I love how they keep showing Maguro Toyota over there. They keep showing him because he is Denki's right hand man, but they really keep showing to gauge his reactions on everything AOTERU'S saying. What a line! What do you take human life for? Speaking past Denki at the Emperor and settling victory through direct force. Thwarting the enemy's intent. I love the OST playing right now! Is the poorest form of war. To ruin it is inferior. To just trample Sei entirely would be incorrect. What you should do, and to be fair, what the Borderland Corps was trying to do in the first place was to have friendly relations with Sei. Of course, Denki ruined that, so we were thrown into war. And so we are adapting now to the next best thing, which is keep Sei in its best possible condition while still winning and taking them over. That is the next best possible thing. You save as many lives as possible and have the friendliest takeover possible. I put it in quotes because there's no friendliness in war, but it is the most amicable way that you could take over another country in a war. To capture the enemy's army is better than to destroy it. Which, to be fair, he's still talking about wiping out Sei's army, but you get what he means. Without fighting is the acme of skill. Yes, we saw this. This was so early on in the show. My god. Yep. They're gonna push you back even further. Yup. Same thing that Ryuman said. Woo! You even see the light show up in the Emperor's eyes there. Holy shit. Enforcements were in an ambush. Which serves our nation. Let's go, bro! Let's fucking go, AOTERU! Oh my god, this OST is so hyped too. Is the Emperor gonna, without Denki saying a damn thing, is he gonna step in? Because maybe even Denki realizes he's right, and maybe Denki won't even step in to stop it. In the Japan era, scrap guard plan. Of course he doesn't know what that means, so, but like, this frog he mentioned? The words are all over the place, but his something stratagem with caution. you did ignore him. You went with what Denki said, and it didn't pan out incredibly well. Oh man, I was gonna say something. Even if he doesn't understand innately what he's saying, the passion, the drive, the the motivation, everything is so unbelievably present. And the option that saves the most lives, I feel like this emperor would go for. Hopefully. And this is the result. Let's go! I feel like, is Denki gonna try to step in? I knew it. I knew dude, the biggest defeat for Denki Taira would be if Aoteru can convince this emperor to ignore him and listen to Aoteru. Oh my god. Yeah, back when all of Ryumen's people got killed. Or not all of them, but many of them. Holy fuck! To the OST! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Holy shit, he just stood up to Denki Taira. Woo! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Your decisive gamble paid off, Mizumi. Oh my god, I love the light in his eyes. And the light in Aoteru's eyes as well. They're on the same wavelength here. I love it! Holy shit, man. Fucking peak. Dude, this show's so good. And he walks right past Denki Taira. Yeah! Fuck yeah! Holy shit! I hope nothing bad happens to this emperor now. We know Denki has a tendency to kill people who don't go along with his ideas, and he's already assassinated other people within the imperial line to rise himself in the ranks. He did that. That was one of the first things we learned about him. Holy fuck! The emperor's sitting behind him saying, "Onward, Susume." So peak. Fuck yeah! Bro, that's incredible. This is my courage. Absolutely, brother. They can't punish you. You made the edict. If Denki Taira tried to stand up to your decision, the imperial edict that you just made, if he tried to stand up to it, even he can't do that in front of this many people. That would cause a civil war if he tried to do that. Because if he tried to stand up to you now, the people from Ryumen's side, even if it breaks out into a fight, would absolutely call him out on that. Because that would be him going against an imperial edict. Even no matter how much he has the emperor wrapped under his thumb, when the emperor does that, he cannot fight that. At least not out in the open. Maybe he'll do something later on, but he cannot fight that here in this meeting, because not everybody's on his side. What did that say? The Ota scrapped car ambush. Holy, that was unbelievably good. Wow, that was peak. And now Aoteru meets Sune. Yep, that's what he did. He lied on firewood, and he persuaded the heavens. And the heavens gave courage to the emperor to stand up and accept Aoteru's, forgetting the word, what's the word here? Proposal. Phrase comes from the spring and autumn period in China. He would never forget his enemy. And the frog and everything. Michael Jonga's earlier line. Yep, he used the frog line to put down one of Denki's people. Where if you become frogs. In the phrase of a dual meaning. Oh my god, and lie me. That's so good! They took that phrase, and by the way, that phrase has been used metaphorically throughout this story, like for Ryumen, when he persuaded the heavens and they dropped water on him, rainwater, to stop him from burning alive, and Olga had retreated. They use it there, and then they also twist its meaning here to be used for the plot of the show, and the plan they wanted to enact. That's so, oh my god, man. To wait for an ambush. Yeah, no, I would have never thought of that. Yep, and so it was the perfect site for that to be done. He did put it in like a parable for whatever reason. Kaku made it very impossible to tell. An answer given to you by another cannot persuade the emperor. What a line! Kaku set him up, but did not give him the answer. If Aoteru wanted to persuade the emperor and save the nation, he had to convince the emperor himself. Lie on firewood and persuade the heavens. He could not be given the answer by another. So good. It's possible. It is a little too late for that. It is a little too late for that kind of thinking. Every possible double meaning. Oh my god. Sune knows he's right. Sune knows he's right. That's still another favorite scene of mine in the recent episodes when Sune was like, I'll drop the contrarian act. You believe in me, so I'll believe in you. It's such a good scene. This is, oh my god, this episode's so peak. I cannot believe this ends next week, man. Like, I think it's only 12 episodes. Which means next week is the finale. Oh man, no! Oh, God, dude! How is this show so good? I don't get it. I don't get it. Even if you're wrong, I'll prove that you're, wait, is that what he said? Even if you are wrong, I'll prove that you're right. Insane. Absolutely, Sune-chan-san. Love it. Sake, years 60 of the Yamato had a spring, 45 seconds, 45 seconds. 12 degrees Celsius. Remarkably clever strategy. Whoa, he's got a bunny, he's let his hair down. This is a very different Denki Taira here. Is that it was already in motion while the self-injury stratagem was stolen. Yeah. And then they could use him. Yes, and Aoteru to pick it up. Oh god. Uh-oh, are they gonna try to go for Kaku? Yeah, they said he had a bunch of health issues, but like, seemingly per what the doctor said, it wasn't anything he couldn't fix? I don't know. Is he really gonna die to like an illness or something and then Aoteru's gonna take his spot as strategist? Quick-witted and more eloquent. But Rook promoted Rook. The wise speak little. In the end, he's nothing more. The wise speak little is a very interesting line. It's precisely because he's a fool that he can grow into something bigger. Went against you? Has started thinking like a strategist. You just need him to be your pawn. Oh, Jesus. Ryumen and his core need to win this battle. Interesting. So he's scheming in the background now. He's kind of acknowledged that in this instance, Aoteru won, but he's got a plan for later down the line. The scheming isn't anywhere close to over. My lord, checkmate. Battle. Ooh, yup. This army. Yup. Oh god, they're here to fight Nagamine. What was this battle called? Battle of Daishoji. Are they gonna get the Imperial Edict of Withdrawal like right in the middle of this battle or something? And then Olga's gonna have to make a choice whether to keep doing their plan or chase after them. 52,000 versus 32,000. Or no, was it 50,000 versus 32,000? 55,000, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Yeah, things are not looking good, but Gosugo is up, and so is Tonotsugu again. The army has breached our camp. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. No, this is probably not going to end well for them, but they're about to get the Imperial Edict of Withdrawal. And we've got this guy now. This is Yayakichi's son.
長峰を無防備な北の平野部にの勝利は間違いないかと。
よくやりました。当てるよ呼んだのも兵団でした。
They got Ateru here.
だけで敵の抑止力になる。
ただ
Oh, so he's just sitting there. He's basically just there to deter them from moving in a certain direction, basically. Yeah. Presence alone. Yeah. I've awakened after sacrificing Muto. Should just hand Sato. Yep. Hey and Sato of Kuru. Okay, he's saying he's stronger than ever because he's beaten the Sato from the castle from several episodes ago. Strategist Hey, and then now that what Nagato is dead, that's why I'm strong. Let me fight. That is the power you have awakened. I'm just waiting for them to get that order of withdrawal. It's probably where we're gonna end the episode, right? And so we've got Yayakichi's son saying, no, I think we should just take over Reihoku Fortress tonight. God damn, that is so many people. Okay, Ryumen's back up and moving again. So they are actually, that's right, they didn't take their whole force to attack Fukui. They took everybody to attack Fukui, and they're going to try to take out Ryumen, and then when the reinforcements arrive, enact the strategy. Where's that withdrawal edict? Like, translate these! You gotta be shitting me. They didn't translate a single one of them. Here you go. Sune is here. He rides in on a horse and everything right before Ryumen could give the order to call for reinforcements or something. And he's like, oh my god, it worked. Ryumen's like, holy fuck, it actually worked. At once and withdraw. Dude, you can just see how much, like, Sune was hustling to get here. He's drenched in sweat, the eyes lighting up. I love it! And you could just tell their plan worked. Fuck yeah! Because we know Sune basically had to go, like, all night non-stop to get here in time to give this to them. That's why AOTERU had him ready to go ASAP. Then we'll divide the realm. To subdue the enemy without fighting is the acme of skill. Holy, what a peak episode! I like, oh my god, man, this show is so good. It's so fucking good. Yeah, man, this is truly, it's so unlucky that ReZero is airing this season and ReZero is having it possibly in my favorite season of the entire show, because otherwise this will be my favorite show of the season. I'm just gonna say it's my favorite new show of the season, and there's not even a show this season that comes even remotely close to how good this show is. Oh my god, this show is amazing. Absolutely amazing. What an absolutely phenomenal episode. Oh my god, so many hype moments when the Emperor fucking locked in and went against what Denki Taira said and decided to trust. He actually used his brain to understand that ignoring Ryumen before led to everything that has occurred now, and he instead this time went with his gut and his ambition and his courage and trusted AOTERU Misumi with the Imperial Edict of Withdrawal, put his faith in AOTERU's plan. Just when he said onward, and oh my, that was so good. And the entire back half of this episode with Sune charging in, Ryumen realizing Kaku's plan has come to fruition, his and Kaku's plan, and oh my, I cannot wait to see how this is gonna go. They're gonna pull back. The save forces that are charging them are gonna be like, what is happening? And then now it's gonna get to Olga, and they're gonna have to figure out, Olga's gonna have to decide, what do we do? They're withdrawing. Do we continue to the plan? Do we continue wiping out Nagamine? Let's see how this is gonna go. I'm really curious how they're gonna fit. It feels like there's a lot of loose threads here that haven't been tied up. I'm really curious how they're going to wrap that up all in one final episode, because it is 12 episodes and this is episode 11. I really hope it's not like a super rushed finale, because my god, this show has been nothing short of absolutely fucking phenomenal from start to finish. Like, truly, if there wasn't ReZero this season, because that's probably top 5 of my favorite shows of all time, so that's kind of hard to beat when you only have one 12-episode season so far. But this would be easy. You know what? I need to stop just comparing it to ReZero. This is my favorite new show of the season. It's not even close. This show is absolutely phenomenal. ReZero and Nippon Sangoku stand leagues above every other show airing this season. Fucking peak. I cannot wait for the finale next week. Let's just hope it isn't rushed. But I have faith with how good it has been up until this point. How unbelievable, man. I think that is going to wrap it up from reaction to Nippon Sangoku episode 11. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.